I think just depth for everybody in different directions. And I think just kind of, like with Samantha, she definitely starts to struggle with some anxiety. And just, I think in everybody's own problems, we realize how much trusting people and building a community and having great friends or great people that you trust around can be so helpful and is not a weakness at all to ask for help. So I think that is something that I hope people take away from this season.
Loving Big Shot season 2. Very excited about these co-ed dynamics happening in Westbrook. I feel like Giggles is also very excited. Cricket, would you like to talk about how boys may change your game this season?
I think we might be able to tell in season 1, but especially starting with season 2, Samantha is boy crazy. She loves it. She's so kind of desperate, which, people kind of know that. And so she doesn't necessarily find love right away. Maybe she doesn't at all. Maybe she finds some self-love, but it's definitely a fun dynamic. And we get to see that kind of play out and kind of watch all the other girls get love. And she's like, I want that too, but maybe she won't.
Self-love is the best love, definitely. But it's also nice to see, other kinds of love, lesser kinds of love. So Tiana, Destiny gets close to one particular boy who may have some interesting school connections. Yes. Can you talk about getting to play into that dynamic a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely different for Destiny and even just different for me as a person. I'm definitely not a very relationship-y type, the way that Destiny kind of grows to be. So that was interesting to play and kind of get to show that softer side of her that I think we didn't see in the first season. I think the first season, she was very career focused, go to college, very driven. Even, it's what she tells Coach Korn in the meeting. She's like, I'm doing this for college applications, like you thought. And so I think for her getting able to show, who she is when she kind of takes away all of her other focuses and is able to just kind of be herself and show a different side of her is really interesting.
I love that. And I love Mouse and Harper. We talk about them, now we've seen them get to be established, but also there are obstacles that need to be overcome. And the first couple episodes had a really nice storyline for you and your identity. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I think Mouse really comes into her own this season, more so than last season. And I think that's just because of the relationship with Harper. And I think Harper really pushes her to do the things that she's scared to do, but she needs to do them in order to become the person that she needs to be. And I think it's a really heartwarming subject to see portrayed on camera. And I really love playing it.
The show is indeed very heartwarming, perhaps even more so this season than last. What is one thing each of you are most excited about this year?
I'm definitely excited at how much we're showing the girls this year, especially in terms of just individual relationships, a lot of character growth. And I think we just see a different side to everyone, which is so nice. And I'm really excited for people to see that.
I would totally agree with what Tiana said. I think just depth for everybody in different directions. And I think just kind of, with Samantha, she definitely starts to struggle with some anxiety. And just, I think in everybody's own problems, we realize how much trusting people and building a community and having great friends or great people that you trust around can be so helpful and is not a weakness at all to ask for help. So I think that is something that I hope people take away from this season.
I think the real storylines that this show has, it really creates depth and it really creates not just a heartwarming show, but it's real and it's raw. And I think that a lot of people will take away a bunch of things from this.
Finally, Holly is, coaching a different team this season, which makes me so sad. How do you guys feel about that? Are you trying to steal her back?
Makes us really sad as well. I think we're all always trying to steal her back, but I think it's nice to be able to see her get to be head coach and especially, head coach of a boys team.
I know. I love the cross gender,
Yeah, very, very empowering to see her in that position where you would assume someone like Coach Korn, deserves to be, but it's Holly and we miss her so much. I think even just on set, we got a little separation of the scenes. So, when you're not filming those basketball scenes with Jesselyn, just yelling 10 burpees for fun. So you miss it.
Yeah. Understandable. Well, thank you guys so much. I'm really loving this season. I cannot wait for everyone to see it. And I hope to see you again for season 3.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Bye.
Thank you.